This video is for those who may be at a point in their business journey where they feel either stuck, unfulfilled. They feel like things just aren't full of life like they have been before. And maybe you used to be like me, as I am now, just burning the midnight. You still got the energy to work, to crush it, but now you just really feel like you're dragging through your work. I want to address the three things that can help you get that fire back in your business if you're at that point, because we all know time is extremely valuable. When you start to get to certain levels of business, one day wasted, one day not moving forward is a day that you're moving backwards, and a day that you're losing authority in the marketplace. So every day is critical. It's important that if you get knocked down, if you get discouraged, that at that next second, you're able to continue to move forward. So the three things I share in this video are going to be critical to understanding what may be affecting your business at this time, and why emotionally you're just not as driven anymore or not able to move the needle forward. Now, number one is something that's very obvious and simple, but many times you have forgotten why you started the business. You may no longer be doing it for the reason where you originally started it with. You may no longer be seeing something bigger than yourself. You may no longer be looking at that solution that you're solving. And that problem may be the thing that gives you the drive you need to know that you're doing it something greater than yourself. Many business owners, especially in today's day and age, are entrepreneurs more than just to make money. We're kind of getting out of that. There's a lot of business owners who crush it, who do business for maybe for selfish reasons, such as wanting to, serve more clients than anyone in their marketplace, or be able to say they have the biggest company in their space, but many other reasons that require understanding a client's problem and really serving them at a great level. And you may have grown rapidly because you were so obsessed with solving that problem and proving that you're able to solve it, that now you've gotten to the point where you're solving it and you're kind of like, what's next? You got out of that. So your problem may be you have forgotten what it is and why you have even started in the first place, and now you're just going through the emotions, and that alone is not going to carry you to your business to the next millions, and get you to continue to wake up and give it all you got every single day. Secondly, you may just have team members who are sucking the life out of you or your business. I've had times where I've hired people like family, people that I didn't thoroughly go through the process of bringing on, and they ended up just not being a good fit. And when you have C and D players on your team, it can really suck the life out of your business and even yourself, because depending on the size of your company, now you're having to be around these individuals more. Now you're having to work with them. Now your company's performance is going to reflect kind of what they're doing, especially just depends on what part of the company they're in. So now you have someone like that on your team, and it can really affect and poison your culture, resulting in you just not being as enthusiastic about growing it, or not being able to really look at your business and get that charge like, man, I get to work with these amazing people, or these amazing people are driving my company forward. But instead you get like a more of a negative emotion, just questioning the people that are on your team, and who you're surrounding yourself with in your company. Now, number three, the third common thing that I do see for business owners that are kind of losing that drive, I'm no longer getting there, is they get something called the shiny object syndrome, which 98.72% of us entrepreneurs have. Is we either get accomplished somewhere, we feel like we've hit a certain mark, or we really feel defeated somewhere, and we decide to begin something else. Now that can be very discouraging, because the beginning always, disruption follows intention. When you're beginning to start something else, you have to go through that process all over again, versus when you have built something and you just need to kind of get back engaged with it, versus just focusing completely on something else and starting something else up, and then going back and forth with what you've already created. Now you're losing momentum over here. Now you're losing clients, and your life starting to kind of take the wrong turn. So you want to be able to stay focused and get through that season of boringness, get through that season of when you're just unable to produce results, because that's where you are developing more. That's where you're going to really start to get greater outcomes than maybe you never thought were even imaginable if you would just get through that season of boringness and not chase something else. Because what happens is, when you fully complete this business and get it to its max maturity, you're able to use those resources to invest into maybe something else where this new season you're growing into, and being able to use those resources for that. I can't tell you how many times I prematurely stopped something and it cost me tremendously later on, and I would hate for that to happen for you. So let the project that you are working on bore you, but let it make you tons of money. Let it teach you tons of lessons that you can continue to carry on for the rest of your life and have wisdom to give through others, versus just letting something else shiny come to your way and distract you and take energy from what it is you're working on. So if you are someone who has been losing what feels like losing energy in your business, or you're just not as driven anymore, I hope you're not that way within your relationship, but if you're feeling that way with your company, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you're getting value out of this, feel free to like it, subscribe, and comment on it, share it, all that good stuff, as I continue to grow the channel and put out information like this. If it sucks, do not hit the dislike button. I'm sorry it just wasn't for you, but I'm grateful to be able to put something out on this channel and continue to share what I know.